The footsteps that shouldn't be there. Claire had always believed she was safe in her little inherited house at the edge of a sleepy town in Oregon. It was old, full of charm and creaks. She was used to the noises, the groans of the wooden floors, the gentle clinks from the ancient pipes, even the occasional scurrying of mice in the attic. But one cold autumn night, something was different. She was drifting to sleep when she heard footsteps, soft, slow, and heavy. Not outside. Inside. She froze, listening. They were coming from the hallway just outside her bedroom. She lived alone. No one should be there. Grabbing her flashlight, Claire pushed the door open. The hallway was empty. Dust floated in the beam of light. Silence. She whispered, "Hello." Nothing. Then, the closet door at the end of the hallway creaked, and slowly, began to open. Claire's blood turned cold. That door always stuck, you had to yank it hard to open it. Heart pounding, she crept forward. The door opened wider by itself, revealing complete darkness inside. Suddenly, the flashlight flickered and died. And in the pitch black, she heard breathing. Right behind her. The footsteps that shouldn't be there, Part 2. Claire's breath caught in her throat. She didn't dare move. She could feel it, someone standing inches behind her. The air was suddenly ice cold, and the silence was deafening. Then, the whisper came. So soft, it sounded like the wind. But she knew, it was spoken directly into her ear. "You shouldn't have opened the door." She spun around with a scream, flashlight still dead. No one. Nothing. Just the empty hallway behind her. Shaking, she backed away, her eyes locked on the now fully open closet. Inside, only shadows. But deep within, something felt alive. Claire slammed the closet door shut and ran back to her room, locking the door behind her. She stayed awake the rest of the night, clutching her phone, too afraid to call anyone, afraid she'd sound insane. The next morning, she opened the closet again. There was a mark on the floor. A single barefoot print. But it wasn't hers. It was wet. And the weirdest part? It wasn't there the night before, and it wasn't fading. It looked fresh. The footsteps that shouldn't be there, Part 3. The print wouldn't dry. Claire checked it again, and again. No matter how many hours passed, it stayed, wet, defined, like it had just appeared. She tried wiping it. The paper towel smeared with something dark. Not mud, not water. It smelled metallic. Blood. Claire stumbled back, heart pounding. Something was wrong with the house. She could feel it, like it was watching her, breathing with her. That night, she locked every door, every window. She even pushed a chair under her bedroom doorknob, just in case. But at 2:47 a.m., she heard it. Tap. 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 Slow, deliberate footsteps, on the wooden floor inside her house. Then, silence. Then came the knock. Not on her door. From inside the closet. The one in her bedroom. Claire froze. Tears welled in her eyes. Another knock. Louder. 3 times. Knock. 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 She whispered a shaky, "Who's there?" No answer. Just a voice, barely audible. Like someone was inside, pressing their lips against the wood. "I used to live here too." The steps that shouldn't be there, Part 4, Final chapter. Claire didn't move. Her eyes locked on the closet door, her heart pounding like a war drum. Then the voice whispered again, from inside the closet. "I never left, it was you who came in." Claire backed into the corner of the room, trembling. She reached for her phone, desperate to call the police. No signal. Dead. Just then. The door creaked open. Slow. Deliberate. The light bulb flickered above her head. Claire stared. Nothing. The closet was empty. But on the inside wall, written in what looked like blood, were the words. You belong to the house now. The next morning, neighbors found Claire sitting in the corner of her room, eyes wide, whispering nonsense. Police found no intruder, no signs of forced entry. But the strangest thing. A single wet footprint. It started inside the closet. And ended right beside Claire's bed. Ending note, for voiceover. Since that night, the house has remained abandoned. But people who live nearby swear that just before dawn, they hear a faint whisper. Coming from the old closet inside. I never left.